Tushar Deza, Dudra Asia. Thank you for that. Yeah, when this goes, I've experienced this throughout my life at different times because of the relationships that we have when we communicate to other points, other receivers and communicators communicating to other receivers, and then it dawned on me. You know what it means to dawn on you? Hey, the sun is always on. So I remember, because of how critical it is, particularly when you realize, when you really put it through the historical records of how important what I'm about to say is. I've always known the critical importance of this, and that has to do with your true solar rishi, knowing who you really are. Okay, and so a few minutes ago, when I'm listening to RK Seekers of Truth, Yahaveka Tone's song, it comes to me, and that has to do with, and I've mentioned this many times before, but I don't speak for anybody else's journey. You're on your journey, I'm on my journey, right? Now, you're free, I'm free. That's what it means to be a free creative expression. You are free to truly express yourself, because then I know who you really are, which is called no resistance, and the importance of zero. And why is zero important to me? Because I know what I am at zero. It's 0 degrees, no pH, no pressure. Zero, nothing's happened yet. The unmanifested field, the pure consciousness field. So when you're the pure consciousness field, you don't have to think about what you are. You already know what you are. If you have to think about it, that's called a time delay, and that's not zero. Which means circuits haven't fired yet, to let you know. No circuits, no density, no dimension, no boundaries. Forever and always on. So you got to know that the sun, the first spirit, the eternal love consciousness field, doesn't have to think about what it is. It naturally is what it naturally does as the first spiral. So it's always on. That love engine is always on. That's an eternal engine. So an eternal engine is eternal consciousness, which is pure, which is purified. That's what fire does. Pure fire, which is pure love, is pure fire. That's called cleansing, hygiene, spiritual hygiene. Getting rid of the sticky stuff, as Leigh and I used to say. Get rid of the goo. Sticky. Burn it off. So that we run a clear signal. The original codes. The divine template codes. First spark. First C. First CQ, 3Q. Mama's 3 spheres logos. Experiencing perfect balance. It's 0 degrees. I know. But it is important to me because of everything that they throw at us. So it wasn't unanticipated. It was very much anticipated because you acknowledge what it is that they're capable of doing, which is anything. Right? To destroy something that they don't love in their own mirror. That's a black mirror. That's a fallen star. A fallen sun. A fallen state of consciousness. A fallen spirit. Fallen systems. Systems that break and systems that don't work no more. They fall. And if they can't recover their fall, what happens? Well, we already know that. They know that. It's like a psychopath without an off switch. It doesn't know right from wrong. It doesn't know one spiral. It only knows what it knows, which is what it does. How do you correct that behavior? Adjusting algorithms? right? So I keep it simple, right? It's just like with my mother. Equal is equal does. When you're the equal sign, you're the equalizer, and I'm the equalizer, which means I'm equal unto everyone, so all hierarchical systems disappear, which means the eternal Son is gifting all life forms eternal, absolute, pure love that goes on forever and always, which is all life. So the first Son is always in service, which is what love is that goes on forever. So it's not like there's one life form that is worthy of being loved. There's one that, well, I think I'll love this one, but I would prefer to love this one. Doesn't work that way. Every life form is experiencing being loved forever and always. Because then we know that it's true. Because true love is unconditional love. Unse, the unmanifested consciousness, the pure consciousness field. Because it doesn't require a charge. That's what zero is. Neutral gender, neutral equal. That's what I am. I am what love is, and living spirit that goes on forever, because that's what I experience, being what I am in energy. That's how simple it is. And how that relates to what? Expectations. Right? And how that relates to cycles and machines programming other machines, or if you will, parents programming their children, and their children not being aware of what they're being programmed to become. What do you want to become when you grow up? And the advantage of already knowing. I know. That's why I had to keep my mouth shut and my ear to the ground as a listening post, an antenna, and then frequency modulating the work that gets done. It's like running an obstacle course, navigating like Star Trek navigators, navigating through the field, navigating through the stars, navigating through all the points of contact. Remember, mapping planetary systems, mapping galaxies, mapping universes, mapping matrices. How's it all done? Everyone getting along just fine? Yeah. I know, Mama. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. Have a beautiful day, y'all. Be good to ourselves.